Prepare yourself for an incredible journey ahead. In this guide, we'll delve into 11 crucial elements that warrant quiet elimination from your life. We encourage you to engage actively in this exploration, sharing your insights on each topic and engaging in profound self-reflection. The insights we're about to uncover have the power to enlighten and potentially transform your life. So without further ado, let's embark on this journey together. 1. Negative emotions. Dealing with negative emotions like anger, envy, and resentment can be incredibly challenging. These emotions not only disturb our inner peace but also hinder our ability to make rational decisions. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us the importance of eliminating these detrimental feelings from our lives. When dealing with people who hurt you, there's no need to explain yourself to those who cause you pain. There's no need to complain, argue, or have a confrontation over someone's bad attitude. If someone has made decisions that disrespected and hurt you, even if they were someone you thought was a perfect friend, it's better to move on without seeking justifications. Stay calm and rational, focusing on your own growth. There may come a time when that person will need you and seek your support. In that moment, simply saying no is enough. If you need to explain your reasons, do so briefly. If this person failed to show character and broke your trust, you're not obligated to help them. There's no need to get into conflicts or fights. The best course is to quietly remove that person from your life. Time will show the consequences of their actions. Focus on taking care of yourself and let the future reveal what's best for both of you. By progressing without feeling compelled to explain or justify our decisions, we demonstrate profound self-respect and honor our personal boundaries. It's crucial to recognize that we are under no obligation to engage with individuals who cause us harm or fail to value us. Every person deserves to be respected and appreciated for their true self. Therefore, by discreetly distancing ourselves from those who hurt us, we are making a courageous choice for our emotional health and personal development, paving the way for a more genuine and fulfilling life. 2. Unnecessary desires. Unnecessary desires often drive us away from what truly matters. Stoics advocate for reducing these desires and materialism. Simplifying your needs helps to focus on what truly matters and reduces anxiety. There will be moments when you understand the significance of making choices, behaving in a specific manner, or adhering to your own path. Occasionally, you'll need to let go of certain objectives to focus on the path that truly reflects your essence. It's entirely normal for this to happen, as we can't always accomplish everything we intend. Sometimes it's essential to sacrifice some things in favor of others. However, it's crucial to eliminate these unnecessary goals discreetly, without broadcasting your intentions. Avoid leaving hints or loose information that could reveal your primary strategy. Be prudent in this process by quietly removing less important goals and making gradual adjustments in your life. Always act with discretion, safeguarding your plans and letting your decisions be guided by authenticity, pursuing the path that best aligns with who you are. 3. External validation. Seeking approval and validation from others can lead to a loss of personal autonomy. Stoics encourage finding validation from within by aligning actions with personal values. We live in a world where often a person's worth seems to be tied to others' perceptions. But today, I invite you to explore the liberation that comes from breaking free from this incessant search for approval. Imagine yourself on a stage under the spotlight, surrounded by a crowd of expectant faces, each with an opinion on how you should act, speak, and be. Can you see how suffocating this can be? Now, visualize yourself stepping off that stage and entering a peaceful and serene space, a place where the only opinion that truly matters is your own. This metaphor highlights the significance of acknowledging and appreciating your inner voice amidst external distractions. When our actions and decisions are driven by the need for approval, we stray from our true selves and genuine desires. It's akin to wearing an ill-fitting outfit solely to please others. Reflect on the times when you felt most fulfilled and content. These were likely instances when you were in harmony with your own values and beliefs, irrespective of others' opinions or expectations. This is the core of living authentically. How can we incorporate this into our daily lives? It begins with small steps. For example, before making a decision, ask yourself, am I doing this because I genuinely want to, or because it's what others expect of me? Learn to trust your intuition and identify your own desires and needs. Another effective practice is enhancing your self-esteem. Appreciate your qualities, celebrate your accomplishments, and learn from your mistakes. Remember, self-acceptance is a continuous journey, and every small success matters. Foster relationships that support and encourage your best self. Surround yourself with people who respect your individuality and motivate you to express your true essence. By liberating ourselves from the need for external validation, we pave the way for a more authentic and fulfilling journey. This path empowers us to be the true protagonists of our lives, crafting our own stories with authenticity and courage. 4. Complaining. Constant complaining about circumstances is seen as unproductive. Stoics emphasize acceptance of what cannot be changed and focusing energy on what can be controlled. During periods of tension, avoid raising your voice in front of others and control your display of excessive frustration or anger. If you're upset, redirect that feeling towards actions that yield beneficial results. Use that energy as a driving force to advance your life goals and train your body to handle stress. Contain your emotions, reflect on them, and redirect the accumulated energy into something that strengthens you. However, proceed with caution and discretion, as losing control can expose vulnerabilities. During tense moments, strive to ease the tension quietly by addressing issues, meeting responsibilities, and using logic as your guide. Avoid airing your difficulties publicly. Instead, appreciate what and who you already have in your life, nurturing a sense of gratitude. Discover ways to alleviate emotional stress discreetly, aiming for internal harmony and healthier methods to tackle challenges. If you've read this far, I encourage you to leave a comment to show your commitment to seeking change. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. 5. Fear of the future. Worrying about the future detracts from living in the present moment. Stoicism teaches the practice of mindfulness and preparation for potential challenges without undue anxiety. The pursuit of external approval often leads us to live in constant fear of the future. This fear can be paralyzing, preventing us from taking meaningful actions in the present. Imagine your life as a book filled with fascinating stories, learnings, and adventures. Now think of social media as a library where millions of other stories are shared every second. Exciting, right? But here lies a subtle danger: constant comparison. As we flip through the glossy pages of these digital stories, we often find ourselves comparing our most challenging chapters with the highlight moments of others. This comparison, often unfair and unrealistic, can lead us into a cycle of dissatisfaction and envy. See how this can be harmful. With this in mind, it's essential to learn to limit our consumption of these digital stories. Picture yourself deciding to visit a digital library with a clear objective in mind. You enter, search for precisely what you require, whether it's connection, inspiration, or information, and then exit, returning to the reality of your own life's book. But how can you implement this in reality? Begin by establishing specific times during the day to check your social media, rather than allowing it to consume your every moment. Whether it's during breakfast, a work break, or at day's end, this structured approach prevents social media from overtaking your time and thoughts. Another effective tactic is to scrutinize the intention behind each online interaction. Ask yourself, Am I pursuing something constructive or merely passing time? This introspection aids in distinguishing between productive engagement and aimless scrolling. Additionally, it's essential to recognize signs that social media may be adversely affecting your mood or self-esteem. If you find yourself feeling low after using these platforms, consider taking a break. Utilize this time to reconnect with real-world activities that bring joy and fulfillment, such as reading, pursuing a hobby, or enjoying nature. By embracing these strategies, you safeguard not only your mental well-being, but also rediscover the richness of your own narrative without the constant comparison to others. Remember, each of us traverses a unique path, replete with highs, lows, victories, and trials. And it's precisely this individuality that renders each story, including yours, invaluable and distinct. 6. Attachment to outcomes. Over-attachment to specific outcomes can lead to disappointment and frustration. Stoics suggest focusing on the effort and virtue in actions rather than the results. This is an invitation to an internal journey where we'll explore how our expectations can shape and sometimes distort our perception of reality. Let's start with a metaphor. Imagine your life as a grand adventure across a vast ocean. Each expectation is like a sail on your boat, helping to propel you towards your dreams and goals. However, when these sails are too large, when our expectations become unrealistic, they can steer us off course, leading us into turbulent waters of disappointment and dissatisfaction. Unrealistic expectations are like maps promising treasures that don't exist. They make us chase ideals of perfection in ourselves, others, and the situations we experience. But the question we should ask is, how can we adjust these sails and maps to better navigate the real waters of our lives? To begin, it's crucial to acknowledge and comprehend the roots of our expectations. Frequently, these are molded by societal norms, cultural narratives, or past encounters. For example, you might sense the pressure to achieve a particular level of success by a certain age due to societal standards. Alternatively, you may anticipate certain behaviors from others based on prior experiences. If these expectations diverge from reality, they can result in frustration and disillusionment. One practical strategy for managing expectations is to establish realistic and achievable objectives. Break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. This approach not only enhances the feasibility of your goals, but also enables you to celebrate incremental successes, bolstering motivation and self-confidence. Another essential aspect is fostering a mindset of adaptability and openness to change. Life is inherently uncertain, and rigid attachment to specific outcomes can induce undue stress. Instead, embrace unpredictability and perceive challenges as opportunities for personal growth and development. This shift in mindset can significantly alleviate the emotional strain associated with unfulfilled expectations. Furthermore, practicing self-compassion is paramount. Recognize that it's entirely acceptable not to meet every expectation all the time. Treat yourself with kindness, acknowledge your efforts, and derive lessons from your experiences. This self-compassion serves as a shield against the adverse effects of unmet expectations, preserving emotional well-being. Cultivating a sense of gratitude is also a potent tool. Direct your focus towards appreciating the blessings in your life rather than dwelling on perceived deficiencies. This shift in perspective enables you to recognize and cherish the positive aspects of your existence, mitigating the impact of unfulfilled expectations. By recalibrating our expectations and fostering a mindset characterized by flexibility, self-compassion, and gratitude, we enhance our ability to navigate life's complexities. We learn to value the journey itself rather than fixating solely on reaching predetermined destinations, leading to a more enriching and harmonious existence. 7. Toxic relationships. Relationships should uplift and support you. Toxic relationships, on the other hand, drain your energy and hinder your growth. Stoicism teaches the importance of surrounding oneself with virtuous people who contribute positively to your life. Identify and distance yourself from relationships that bring more harm than good. These could be friends who constantly criticize you, family members who belittle your achievements, or colleagues who undermine your efforts. It's essential to recognize these patterns and take steps to protect your mental and emotional health. Establish clear boundaries with individuals who exhibit toxic behavior. Clearly communicate your needs and expectations in a firm and assertive manner. If they persist in disrespecting your boundaries, it may be necessary to create distance or even terminate the relationship. Remember, prioritizing your well-being is not selfish, but essential for your mental and emotional health. Surround yourself with supportive and uplifting influences. Seek out relationships that nurture and encourage your growth. These are the people who celebrate your achievements, offer guidance during challenging times, and stand by you unconditionally. Nurturing such connections can profoundly enrich your life and contribute to your overall happiness. Furthermore, take time to reflect on your own conduct within relationships. Ensure that you are contributing positively to the well-being of others. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect, empathy, and reciprocity. By actively engaging in positive behavior, you foster an environment of mutual support and understanding. By distancing yourself from toxic influences and fostering positive connections, you create a conducive environment for personal growth and fulfillment. This proactive approach not only enhances your social interactions, but also plays a pivotal role in promoting your overall well-being. 8. Regret. Regret is a natural human emotion, but dwelling on past mistakes can be paralyzing. Stoicism encourages learning from the past without being consumed by it. Imagine your life as a book with each chapter representing a different stage of your journey. Regret often makes us reread the same chapter over and over, preventing us from moving forward. To break free from this cycle, it's essential to view past mistakes as valuable lessons rather than sources of shame. Start by acknowledging your regrets and understanding their origins. Reflect on what you can learn from these experiences. What would you do differently if faced with a similar situation in the future? Use these insights to guide your actions and decisions moving forward. Practice self-compassion and forgiveness. Recognize that making mistakes is a natural part of the human experience. Be gentle with yourself and understand that your past actions do not define your worth. Embrace the lessons learned from your experiences and use them as stepping stones toward personal growth and self-improvement. Shift your focus toward the present moment and the future. Direct your energy toward actions that resonate with your values and aspirations. By taking proactive steps in the present, you can shape a future that reflects your evolving mindset and goals. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who accept you unconditionally, including your imperfections. These relationships offer valuable encouragement and perspective, helping you move forward with greater resilience and optimism. By acknowledging and learning from your past without dwelling on regrets, you can liberate yourself from the weight of guilt and self-blame. This empowers you to embrace the present moment fully and cultivate a future that aligns with your authentic self and potential. 9. Procrastination. Procrastination is a common obstacle that prevents us from achieving our goals. It often stems from fear of failure, perfectionism, or lack of motivation. Stoicism emphasizes taking action and focusing on what can be controlled. Recognize the reasons behind your procrastination. Are you afraid of failing? Do you feel overwhelmed by the task at hand? Understanding the root cause can help you address it more effectively. Break tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This can make even the most daunting projects seem more achievable. Set specific deadlines for each step to keep yourself accountable. Create an environment conducive to productivity. Eliminate distractions and organize your workspace to promote focus and efficiency. Consider decluttering your desk, silencing notifications, and establishing designated work hours to minimize interruptions. Incorporate regular breaks into your routine to maintain productivity and prevent burnout. Embrace techniques like the Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break, to optimize your concentration and energy levels. Enhance accountability by sharing your goals with a trusted individual. Having an accountability partner can offer valuable encouragement and support, helping you stay committed to your objectives. Recognize and reward yourself for completing tasks. Positive reinforcement can boost motivation and make the process more enjoyable. Take time to celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. By identifying the root causes of procrastination and implementing effective strategies to overcome it, you can enhance your productivity and progress toward your goals. Taking consistent action, even in incremental steps, can generate momentum and lead to significant achievements over time. 10. Overcommitting. Overcommitting to tasks and responsibilities can lead to burnout and decreased productivity. Stoicism advocates for focusing on what is essential and managing your time and energy wisely. Start by evaluating your current commitments. Identify which tasks align with your goals and values and which ones do not. Be honest with yourself about what you can realistically handle. Learn to say no. This can be challenging, especially if you are accustomed to pleasing others. However, saying no to tasks that do not align with your priorities is essential for maintaining balance and well-being. Arrange your tasks by priority using organizational tools like to-do lists, calendars, and time management methods. Begin with high-priority tasks and consider delegating or removing lower-priority ones. Establish achievable goals and deadlines to prevent overwhelming yourself. Break down larger projects into smaller, more manageable steps with realistic timelines for completion. Practice self-care by prioritizing rest and relaxation. Ensure you're getting sufficient sleep, maintaining a nutritious diet, exercising regularly, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and rejuvenation. By effectively managing your commitments and prioritizing tasks, you can prevent burnout and maintain a healthy equilibrium between your obligations and personal well-being. This strategy empowers you to concentrate on what's most important and accomplish your objectives with greater efficiency. 11. Holding grudges. Holding on to grudges can poison your mind and hinder your ability to move forward. Stoicism teaches the importance of forgiveness and letting go of resentment. Imagine your mind as a garden. Holding on to grudges is like allowing weeds to grow and overtake the beautiful flowers. These negative emotions can consume your thoughts and energy, preventing you from experiencing peace and happiness. Start by acknowledging your feelings. Understand that it is natural to feel hurt and angry when someone wrongs you. However, holding on to these feelings for too long can be detrimental to your well-being. Practice empathy by trying to understand the other person's perspective, acknowledging that their actions may have been influenced by factors beyond your control. While this doesn't excuse their behavior, it can offer insight into the situation from a different angle. Live in the present moment. Holding on to grudges ties you to the past, preventing you from fully experiencing the present and pursuing your goals without the weight of negative emotions. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Practice self-compassion and recognize that everyone makes errors. These experiences can serve as valuable lessons for personal growth and development. Consider seeking professional support if letting go of grudges proves challenging. Therapists or counselors can offer guidance and assistance in managing emotions and finding a path towards forgiveness. By releasing grudges and embracing forgiveness, you liberate yourself from the burden of resentment, making room for more positive emotions and experiences. This practice fosters inner peace and enhances overall life satisfaction. In summary, the journey towards a more peaceful, productive, and fulfilling life involves quietly removing 11 detrimental factors: negative emotions, unnecessary desires, dependence on external validation, habitual complaining, fear of the future, attachment to outcomes, toxic relationships, lingering regret, procrastination, overcommitment, and holding on to grudges. By embracing the wisdom of Stoicism and integrating its principles into your daily life, you can navigate these challenges more effectively. Remember that self-improvement and personal growth are continuous processes. Each step you take towards letting go of these negative influences brings you closer to a state of inner tranquility and resilience. Stay committed to prioritizing your well-being, cultivating positive habits, and nurturing meaningful connections. As you journey forward, may you find strength and fulfillment in the pursuit of a more balanced and authentic existence.